See, perfect. So I have been doing post videos on my channel. I have a channel name is UD's Yarn Art, and I decided this logo and draw these two deers, sacred deers, and then embroider this design, mimosa. Okay, and I have been doing posting on the YouTube channel for about a year, and most of the time I doing it, not say most of the time, I'm doing at my spare time. I have a full-time job working as a senior corporate controller, and then in my spare time I create my channel and post the videos of my artwork. Mostly it's handcraft, and there are crochets, there projects, and I also do embroidery, and I made a handbag for my daughter, and I made lots of crochet animals, and this is stuck here is the signature of my channel, and I've been also watch lots of YouTube videos and then learning from the peers that how they make the cute animals and all that. Okay, this one. I also have lots of books, the books, and then how to do crochet. Okay, and there are patterns and there are explanations, and also there is a explanation how to read the patterns and how to join. This one is the squares and how to join the squares together. And I also have lots of magazines, and then this one is I like this ladies and the sweater that she's wearing, which is very beautiful to me. So the idea of the go live that after posting videos, that for those you are very beginners and you may not even have yarns at home, and if you look at me, so let me do this. Very hard to do to adjust, and I want to show you that's my yarns. Okay, and I have a variety collection of the yarns, and let me do that. And these are what I have crocheted animals, yarns. I have a variety of a collection of yarns also, and here is my station that I will show you how to start from the very beginning to start the crochet if you have not started yet. And so here's the I have tennis. Okay, because I play tennis during the weekend. Just so everybody know that start from October 2025 at 1 year anniversary that I am doing my YouTube, that I decided to go live at every Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning, and I open these online lessons for the crochet, or I will go live with any other topics that I want to talk to the people out there in the world. You may know me or you don't know me, and to share some story of the lives and the story at work, and the struggles, the emotional time that the and the joyful of the life and the color of the life, so on and so forth. Every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. East time, I'm in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, and then during the working days, I will have to go to work. I have a full-time job as a senior corporate controller in the automotive business, and I originally from China and have been in Canada for about 12 years. Okay. Without further ado, that's how I want to explain to you that the yarn collections I have, and for the beginners that you may not even have the yarn at home. So my lessons will go slow, and we just maybe there are many things I will be able to repeat to you. But my main idea is I want to, for the ones that you have not started crochet yet, and I want to explain to you some necessary materials you need to have at home, and yeah, start from yarns, and you can get the yarns um, anywhere. You may have a local store in your area. We have here Michael's, and also very often I go to Walmart, and they have a yarn collection as well. So you can also find the yarns mostly in this shape, and this is came from I bought from the local Michael store. You can, and I have used this series of the yarns and then made the my project for the giraffe baby in town project. So later on I will explain to you how you start using the yarns. So this is the yarns. Um, as for the yarn, we okay. And after explain to you the yarns, now I want to explain to you what is the tools that I use. So there are many there are many brands of hooks that you use to crochet, and for this one, I get a package from I ordered that one from Amazon, and I like this brand very much. The name of this brand called Tulip. Okay, and I think it is originally from Japan, and you know, Japan always have a very high quality product. Okay, they are famous for their quality, and so this is the one of the most famous brand on world on the on earth. And this package came from a 10 hooks, and you will see the every hook have number on them, 2/0, that is 2.00 mm. There are 2.2, 2.50, 3.50, 4 mm, and oh, this one is 3 mm, and then until to 6 mm. And the reason I want to explain the size of those hooks, because if you see this yarn, that on the label of the yarn, you often will see the recommendation of the hook to be used. For this one, they are recommending to use 5 mm. And then this is the okay, let me choose this one. We already have so this is to use 5 mm. Let's look at where is the 5 mm. Here is the 5 mm. So 5 mm. You will be using this. To me, so for the size of the hooks, you're more going to use very often. It will depends on what are you making. If you are making some stuff, the cute animals, you do not want the stitches too loose, and then you might want to choose a relatively smaller size of the hook to use. For example, when I do the when I do my giraffe baby in town project. Okay, let me show you my giraffe baby in town project. And here is my drawing. Here's my drawing. So I will do this. So when I do this project, I did not choose 5 mm as recommended, but instead I have been choosing 3.5 mm and 3 mm. Okay. So I have been choosing 3 mm and 3.5 mm. The reason why I do that because I want to have the stiffness. I want the shape is very stiff and very solid. So this, and you can feel it because you want the draft really stand very well. So you don't want the stitches is too loose. In some of the situations, you do have the situation that you do not need the stitch, you do not need the crochet is very stiff and you want a little bit loose, so you can choose a relatively bigger size of the crochet, the hooks to use, so you don't want it too stiff. So this is the giraffe, and so I'm gonna put this away, these hooks, and some other materials you will have to have if you are the beginners and you don't already have that. It is the little scissors, and this package come with this beautifully made scissors. I like it very much, and they also come with two thread sewing needles, which is you will absolutely need them if you are you will be absolutely need them, because in most of the cases you will need to join and the body part together. For example, this is the tail was sewed onto the body, and here is the head. You also need to sew on to the neck, and here is the ear and the horn of the giraffe, and all these eyes are sewed on, because you can if you see the internet, you always can see the people using buttons. You're using buttons, and then they can put the buttons on there. For example, the buttons is like that. Here, here's my little donkey, and this is the buttons you can get from anywhere in the shops. You go to Walmart, you go to Michael's, you can get all sort of materials that you need to use. So for this one, this the buttons. Depends on the gift that you want to give. For example, if you want to give the gift to a little baby, and you probably do not want these buttons, and you will rather to sew the eyes on, that will be safe for the babies. So this is why you will definitely need a sewing, a thread sewing, a yarn sewing needles, because they have a big opening here that it will be easily get the yarn through. And also the point is not very sharp, so you can sew them, get through the stitches easily. Okay, so this is the materials. There is this one. Let's put this away. Okay, and 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 in the many the times you will need these tweezers. I don't know what the name is. Tweezers might be the wrong name. There many times I originally from China. I speak good languages when I'm at work. I deal with all sort of numbers, but I'm very bad of speaking some other languages in different areas. For example, in the medical area, and I have a very hard time to understand what the doctor is describing to me, what's the issues. But luckily, I don't have much of issues. So this one you will need it many times, and then you will for stuffed animals. You also will need stuffing materials, and you will use this one to put the stuffing material in, and then you can help to form the shape. Okay, so this is one. And just so you know, the for today is the first time I go live, and was not very well organized, but I will try to improve the quality. And if you have seen if you have been watching my videos, that I have been posting many videos on my channel, you will see my signature behavior is to put some lotion on my hand. Okay. You will see I always do that. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Oh, very good. Okay. And for today, as my plan is, for those who you maybe have not start crocheting in your life yet, and you when you see my videos, although I have tried to explain what I am doing, but you may still struggling to follow me. Um, if you're not actually doing crocheting, and then the crochet process may be very boring to you. So for to encourage my viewers to actually start doing something from your own hand, and then you can make some cute animals, and then and give to your loved ones or give to your neighbors or that. And it gave me the idea that I want to actually help the very, very beginners or the starters to learn from the basics of the crochet. And then after you learn more and more, you're following um, what so many people um, in the internet that they are doing videos of the crochet, and you may enjoy the processing that they are doing. And nowadays the technology are so high and they can make their posting so much watchable, but you still is the one only watching, other than you still not able to do it by yourself. So it would it be wonderful if you can actually be the one actually make something, maybe not as beautiful as the expert online that are showing you, but at least you can actually make something. So this is how I described on the introduction of my online lessons, that I want you to start having certain material. If you don't have it yet, and you can prepare some of the material at home, that when you come to the lessons, at least then you have something at home, and you have some necessary tools. It doesn't necessary to be this tulip. You can find the hooks in any local stores like Michael's, like Walmart, and they are not very expensive, and they are very useful, and then they will do the work. So if you have not have those things at home, I would understand. So for today's lesson is mostly an introductory video to you, and then just to bring the crochet to you, and with the expectation or hope that one day, or maybe in the upcoming week, that you will have the idea to actually go to the local store, get some yarns, just get whenever the hook come to your eyes, and get something, and then bring it home, and then you can come to the next Saturday 10 a.m. to see how we are going to start learning the basics of the crochet. And then one day you will find yourself be able to make something by yourself. So in but for today, just for the ones that you are watching, that I want to show you some really from the step number one, that how you are going to start crochet with some of the materials that is handy. So here's the yarn that you will get it from a local store. And in most of the cases, what I would like is the all of these type of the yarns, you will be find the beginning of the yarn from here, and you're gonna take it out in the very beginning. It will be a little bit messy, but after you start using it, and it will come to very smooth. And the problem of using this way is, I'm going to show you a problem. It is when come to the when here's the thing. So here is the here's the look of it. After you start to take the yarn from the inside, and then you in the end of the this pack, and then it will become very loose. What you will do is basically I will do like what my mom told me to do, is you're gonna wind it by hand. For example, for this one, so what you're going to do is you're gonna wind them together. Okay, so you will do this. You count into 20. That's what I do. You do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And trust me, I am not good at doing that. The one who do the winding of the yarn the best is my mom. And she's now, she have left Canada back in China, and in this May, and I believe she is very happy. She was very happy to be here, and she was very happy to live with us for a little while. And she has a new house right now back in my hometown, and my brother helped her. They finished all the decoration, and then I I hope my mom is happy for what she have, what she has. So, so you're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. Now, what I remember, what my mom is doing is like that. Oh, she can do it so well. I will never be able to do what she can do. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Okay. Oh no. This is very messy. But this is the life of the yarn. And many times, people will feel embarrassed to show you this messy, but for the lovers of the yarn, is actually not too bad, because you can enjoy some peaceful time of your life in the weekend, and nobody bother you, and you can forget anything happened that unpleasant in the world, and then just have some quality time and make some peaceful moment in the world. Here you go. I finally get it, but my mom really can do it much better than what I do. So here, and with that being said, so I will do this. Okay, so you can start using the yarn from here. So in this case, I'm gonna how about we just use this? Which one will be better? We put it here, and then we're not gonna use in this one. So for the basis, a bit okay, skip. So for the basis of the crochet, and it will start from how you are holding the yarn. Okay, so there are many ways you can hold the yarn. So for me, it depends what you trying to do. For example, I'm going using this 3.5 mm the hook to do that. So let's do the first one. The first step, crochet, basic crochet I want to introduce to you, it is the chain stitches. You often will see people say chain 1, chain 2. So we are going to make a 15 stitches chain like that. So what you will do is you're going to hold the yarn like that. Okay, and this is exactly how you're gonna see what I am doing, and I can see from the computer this actually are doing very well. Okay, so you hold the yarn like that, these two fingers hold the pointy end of that, and the hook, you can hold it just by two or these three fingers together, and you're gonna put the hook behind of the yarn like this. So you do this one, you put the hook behind the yarn like that, and then you do that. Okay, after you do that, you let me do it again. So this one, we are already 36 minutes. So you hold the yarn like that, and you hold the hooks, and you put the hook behind of the yarn. You make from you turn your hooks from top to the end and coming to the top. Okay, and with that, and then now you put the hook again underneath the yarn, or you call lay yarn over. You put the hook underneath the yarn, or on the other word, you lay yarn over the hooks, and then you pull the yarn out. Okay, and then you can do, this time we're gonna do 15 or 12. So this is 1, 2, put the hook behind or lay yarn over, you pull the yarn out. This is 3, and then so you can tie it up a little bit. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna make another 3. So it's 15. Now you are making a chain stitches, and we count into 15. This is 15 stitches of the chain. So it depends on the size of the yarn and how many stitches you are making. You can basically see the size of the crochet that you are going to make. In this case, it's about 8 centimeters. Okay, when you make 15 stitches of the chain in that case. And now, so there are some bases that I want to explain to you. So you will see every chain here, you will have this hook, this loop, and then there is a loop that's a circle, but if it will be separated by the next loop from the middle. So in this case, you will see this is back and front loop of this whole loop. Okay, back, front loop of the whole loop, back sides, front sides. This is the loop, the cycle. The cycle of this is the loop like this, and it will be separated by the next chain in the middle. It will be back, front, back, the sides of the loop, back. So some of the, when you read some of the books that they call back loop only, BLO, that means you will insert your hooks into the back loop to crochet. Otherwise, you're gonna put your hook with this whole loop. Okay, for example, here you will put in this whole loop to crochet. I will explain that later. So this is the back and the front loop. And then if you turn this to the back, and then here you will see in the inside, the back of the crochet, in the inside, you will see those stitches. Okay, I call this as inner loop, because they are in the middle of the loop. When you look at it in the front, it's like this, and you turn it, and you can see these loops is in the middle. What I want to show you that how we're gonna start the single crochet from here. Okay, so you do this one, and then let's start from the second last of the inner loop, and you put the hook in. Okay, and then you will see you you put the hook underneath the yarn, or you lay yarn over and you pull it out, and then you're gonna do a single crochet. You're gonna insert the hook under the yarn again and pull the yarn out of these two loops on your hook. This is one single crochet. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna repeat this one 15 times, and then I will actually tell you we are making something just like doing that. Okay, so here is the next inner loop. Okay, and lay yarn over, pull it out, and then lay yarn over again. You're gonna pull this yarn out of these two loops on the hook. I'm gonna repeat again. So insert the hook to the inner loop, and then lay yarn over, pull the yarn out, lay yarn over, pull the yarn out of the two loops on your hook. So we're gonna do this one more time. Insert. Oh, it's not easy. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use a small size one. Okay, insert, lay yarn over, and then pull the yarn out of these two loops on your hook. This is one single crochet finished. So another one, the insert is always trouble. Okay, lay yarn over, lay yarn over again. This one single crochet. And do this. I always so do this, do this. You're gonna pulling the yarn from there. Get this flexible. Now we are close. The yarn over, and then pull the yarn out of two loops on the hook. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. And last couple. Okay. Insert the hook, lay yarn over, pull the yarn out of the inner hook, and then you have two loops on your hook, and then lay yarn over, pull it out again. We are in the last stage. And here, and then put this one in there too. Slip stitches, just like that. Now I am going to cut. This one, to this. Okay, now, so basically we start from 15 stitches of the chain from here. Okay, and then we insert the hook into the inner loop of the chain when you finish the chain. So this is the front, the whole loop, back loop, front loop, and we are using the back in the back of the chain, and we are using the inner loop, and we did 15 crochet, single crochet, called single crochet. Okay, the stand by SC, single crochet. Okay, and then it give you us this one, and you may wondering what this can be, and I will tell you what this can be. the way how this one back and forth when you finish the crochet, the whole object have the tendency to tangle it up. And I have some other this the same crochet in the past. You may see now they are straight. They are all straight, depends on how many stitches. This one maybe only 12, this is 15, this is 15, okay, and this maybe also 15, this is only 12, okay. And then you are wondering what this can be. Okay, let me show you what this can be. So this is actually become the leaves of a carrot. Okay, the leaves of the carrots. And it was before just naturally like that. And then this carrot, the leaves, and then it will be sewing to the carrots and become a beautiful and natural leaves. And see how pretty that is. So so this is, you will see, you just start from 15 stitches of the chain and you did 15 single crochet back, and then what that can be, it becomes the leaves of the carrots. Okay, so that is how easy the crochet can be. It is, as soon as you start crocheting, you will find yourself are actually making something. Okay, so and with this carrots, that was one of my summer project, and I find the pattern from the internet. I think the lady's name called Kathy. That I found her pattern that is very beautiful to crochet, and then the shape of the carrots are very smooth, and I really like it very much. So the reason I made that is because I told you that I play tennis and I am a fan of the Yannick Sinner, the Italian tennis player, and he's famous of eating carrots and become the symbol of the fan of the Yannick Sinner. So I crocheted some of some carrots, and I actually put it on this my hat, and then I have a video that is, I have some of the videos when I'm on vacation. I went to the National Bank Open in Toronto, and I actually are wearing these hats when I'm watching the tournament. And unfortunately, Yannick Sinner, Alcaraz, and Novak Djokovic, they are all withdrawn from the National Bank Open. But nevertheless, and I was wearing these hats, and it was very unique, very beautiful. There are so many people come to me say, did you crochet that yourself? I always happily tell them yes, and I actually get two signature from the players, and one is I think one is from Sarsa, the Alexandra Zarab, and this one is from Shelton. Shelton. That's from the Shelton. So this is this is what I explained to you, that how a simple crochet that can use to make something later. Okay, so we have 10 minutes more. So what I want to explain that, okay, what I want to explain, this is become a leaves, become a leaf. So when you do crochet and you do if you do start from one chain stitches and then you go back, and with a single crochet you can come back with, later on we're gonna explain what is double crochet, what is double crochet, will be long single crochet and long single crochet, all that. And if you back and forth zigzag, it become a square. It will become a square that you're gonna like that. But if we joined the first stitch and the last stitch together, you crochet them in the round, it will be able to create a shape like that. Okay, so how we do that is you start from 6 single crochet, and then in the first row, and start from the second row, and you increase 1 single crochet in each of the 6 single crochet. So 6 single crochet become 12, and then it will then create a circle. Okay, and then in the third row, instead of increasing each of the single crochet, you're gonna do increase at every another single crochet. Basically, the formula is 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Okay, so 2 single crochet become 3, so 12 single crochet become 18. Okay, so when it is 18 stitches, it will extend the circle, become bigger and bigger. Okay, and then when you want say, okay, I do not want a whole circle like bigger and bigger, and I want to make something. I want to create something. For example, the leg of this giraffe. So here it starts from 6 single crochet and increase to 12 single crochet. And at that 12 single crochet, instead of increase to 18 single crochet, become a bigger circle, we decide, okay, that's the size of the leg we want for those giraffe. And instead of increasing, we will continue with the 12 single crochet to the next row, and next, and then it will give you a shape of the leg. Okay, so if you want to the leg have the same size all the way, and you will continue 12 single crochet for the length that you want the legs to be. But you can see here is a little bit smaller diameter is smaller than here. That because during the crochet row by row, we are actually decreasing some of the stitches in some rows. Okay, so and in maybe for next lesson, we're gonna start to see for today's lesson, we were only able to show you how we start from a chain, and then we crochet backward. Okay, not in the circle, we crochet backwards within the same 15 single crochet, and it is actually become a leaves of the carrots, the leaves of the carrots. And then for next lesson, we along the time we are gonna explain, introduce more and more stitches like single crochet, double crochet, long crochet, all that names, you name it. But we are going to gradually explain how we're going to use this to create different shapes. The shape of the legs, okay, you know, but of course at the time being, when we see the shape of the legs, and you will wonder how those legs are joined with the body. Okay, so for example, for this one, if uh, I will start posting my videos for the giraffe baby in Tom. So this actually is the belly part. Is the belly part of the giraffe. Is this part? Okay, this is the belly part. So basically, you crochet a circle like this, and then you crochet the legs for the for this giraffe, and then these legs will be then joined with this belly piece, and it will create the foundation of this giraffe. So from the forelegs joined with the belly piece, Okay, using some of the sewing skills, just simple sewing, and sew them together. Then you will have 4 legs. Join the belly piece together, and then start from there. We are going to crochet on top to the top, and then to crochet to create the body of this cute giraffe. Okay, so on and so forth. So as many other shapes of the stuff, the animals, they may have different way of um, drawing different pieces together, and this is the most unique way that I have not seen any of the crochet um, online that has been using this method. And I think I felt that method gave me the most joy and give me the best look. And the joints are seamless and you can barely see, and it's very smooth. And it's also very pleasant to crochet, because there are any other ways to crochet this piece as it's like a pain, but by crochet them ahead of the time and later on join with the leg, it make this crochet very smooth. So we have 3 minutes left, and for example this one, and this is the belly piece. This is the belly piece actually are not joined with the legs, but rather you are crocheting them. Imagine that you have to crochet these pieces. It's a very small area, and when you crochet, it's really very hard to walk around. Okay, it's make the crochet less pleasant. So by doing this way, I find it is very pleasant. It is a very unique way that you have this belly button and then join the legs and then you crochet to the top and then you form the beautiful shape of the cute animals. So this is all for today. And again, today is only the start of my online lessons. And what I wish is I thank you for watching my videos first at all. But all what I wish is I want the one that you have not started crochet yet. If you see my videos, if you see you have been knowing my channel, okay, you have been knowing my channel, you have been knowing my channel, that watching me making all those stuffs, you know, and what I and you find yourself that you maybe enjoy watching how I watching my videos, but do you want to enjoy the process that you are the one actually making those beautiful cute animals? If you are interested, and I will suggest you go to the Walmart or any, because they are relatively less expensive. And then you can also go online. There are many shopping platforms. I like go to Taobao, and then the price is way affordable. But the shipping expenses could be expensive, but it's still worth it if you buy lots of stuffs together. So go get some yarn, and just one, and then go to the in the same shelf. You will find they have their the style, not necessarily be tulip. Okay, not necessarily be tulip, could be anything, could be, let me see this is some of the this is some of the hooks that they give me for free when I order the yarn. And okay. And this is another one, which is, see how tiny it is, how tiny it is. This is 0.5 mm. You can find all kinds of all type of. There is another one that is I call it naked. Where's the naked ones? Where's the naked? Yeah, this is the naked ones. Okay, so mostly likely you can find the crochet the hooks. This is also from Walmart. Okay, the simple ones. Just find the simple ones that you can get. I also have these clovers, and I stopped using them because I find that the tulips give me the most joy of crocheting. They are smooth, and then they make my hand less tired. Okay. So I also found this type of, you see how good the quality is. They are, this one is a clover number 6, okay, and this is a clover number 4. So I have so many. You can find as many of the hooks as you from the local store. Okay, not necessary for the brand. Just get the basics. Okay, get the basics, and then come Saturday morning. Every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, and then come to the lessons, and then you will find yourself start to crochet from the chain stitches to single crochet to increase, decrease, and then to you will find yourself start creating the shapes of the something that you can use to make. Okay, and very soon you will find yourself will be able to you know make some beautiful gift for your loved ones. Okay, so this is my expectation, and today is really, I did not mean to teach lots of stuffs, but just an introductory of my free online lessons of the crochet, from crochet the basics. Okay, from the basics, and then you will do it yourself. Okay, you will be able to crochet something by yourself, and then if you crochet more enough, okay, you will be able to decide the shape of the, you will be able to get the idea. Okay, in order to create this shape, what do I need to do? Okay, where do I need to reduce the stitches? Okay, for example, this one. This is the one that after I learned, some of the crochet videos from the YouTube, and then I designed this. It is for a cicadeer, and this is the giraffe, and they have a shorter neck, and then they have a longer body size. Okay, so I actually decide the way, where do I want to increase, so they have a wider body size compared to here. You only have 3, so you will see this one have a wider body size, more stitches for the body size, and then you decide how so this one, the neck is way back, and this one I have the neck shape actually are in front of the legs. Okay, so this is when you crochet long enough, you will be able to get the ideas to do the increase and decrease. Basically, you are actually create some patterns yourself. Okay, so, and this is all for today, and I promise you that I want to do a better job of the go live, and I hope you have enjoyed the watching my video today. And again, it is still lots of learning for me, but I decided not to quit from YouTube, but rather I will go by this way to open this online lessons of crochet, that hopefully I can meet more and more of you online, and then we can have um, more interaction to each other, other than that I'm just keep talking. So this is for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see. This is all the cute stuffs that we can see today. Here you go. Beautiful is that? This one. Oh my God, the color is beautiful, and you will find yourself so much enjoy. You always need to make sure that your hands are very well moistured. And this is the stuff that you can have. And here is my glasses. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Thank you for watching. This is UD's Yarn Art YouTube channel, and if you want to see my projects, that you can go to visit my channel, and if you want to start a crochet, if you want to start a crochet yourself, come every Saturday 10 a.m. Eastern time, and I will teach the people how to start from the basics of crochet, and then in 4 weeks that you will find yourself are actually crocheting some things yourself. Thank you. Have a good weekend.